I grew up in a hill farm in Wester Ross, but we always had a croft alongside the farm. My father gave my first croft when I got married in 1987, so I've been crofting for over 30 years. I think women have always been capable of crofting, but they maybe weren't recognised for it, and I think as they become more confident in their own abilities of stepping forward and actually doing the actual physical work for themselves. It's all very well maybe following somebody in crofting, but when you actually have to think for yourself and actually do the management of everything, that's where it really kicks in, and it becomes hard, but again it's rewarding. There's a lot of women going into the new diversified form of crofting, whereas it'd be really nice to see more women coming into the traditional aspect of crofting, like keeping stock, keeping sheep and cows, because I feel these skills are slowly getting lost.
There was only 3 girls in the family, and we were brought up to stand up for ourselves and to be able to do whatever it was that a man could do, as long as it was within your capabilities to do it. You just went and did it. I don't think things have changed much, but women are. There's more and more women doing crofting, not necessarily here, but generally all over. I think there's more women into crofting, and that's a good thing. It can only be a good thing.
I got into crofting when I was probably about 3 or 4 with my grandpa, so we would go out to the moor and feed the sheep, and I just loved being outside anyway, but I loved being able to go out with my grandpa, see how the dogs are working on the croft and just helping him out, and that's how it started. I learned to have a lot of patience and a lot of respect for the animals and for the land. I learnt what hard work really was. I've got quite a lot of responsibilities even now, and I'm always the one who's looking out the window with the binoculars and checking that everything's okay on the croft, and if anything doesn't look right, I'm always the one running in, especially now that my grandpa's not so able to go out himself. I think at lambing time I'm probably going in and out the croft about 12 times a day. In my own experience of women in crofting, it's always seemed to be that we're sort of weaker and we can't do the heavy jobs or the hard jobs that men can do, but I feel like a lot of the time the women are the ones that are most able to do the work, because I feel like sometimes there's that caring element of it. I think that over the years it's been proven that women can do just as well a job as men can do, even in crofting.
It seems as if women in farming and crofting are becoming more confident and actually coming to the forefront, which is great to see. You're seeing more women leaders coming forward, and it's nice to see women being recognised for their viewpoint.